We already looked at how to save a report, so let's take a look at some of the other functions on the command bar. To open and run a saved report, click on the Open button on the command bar. The Open Analysis screen is displayed. Select a report from one of three categories. All published reports will show in the list for users that have admin rights in their role. For standard users, only the published reports they have been granted access to will show in the list. Published reports display at the bottom of the Open Analysis window. Select the name of your report to open it. The Update button is used to refresh the pivot grid after making changes. There is an Update button in the command bar at the top and also an Update button in the pivot table control area at the bottom. Either button can be used to fetch the data again and repopulate the pivot grid. Clear Filters and Clear Analysis buttons are used to clear the contents of the pivot table control area and start over. Clear Filters will clear all filters created on the fields in the pivot table control area. Visually, you can tell if fields are being filtered by the presence of a small filter icon. Clear Analysis will remove all fields from the pivot table control area and display an empty grid. It is a good practice to press Clear Analysis anytime you move away from your report grid. In addition to displaying data in the pivot grid, the ARC tool can display the same data in a chart format. You can toggle back and forth between pivot grid and charts. Use the Edit Chart button to select the type of chart and select which data to include in the chart. Use the Export Analysis button to send the pivot grid and chart data to either PDF or Excel format. You can specify text in the header or footer. You can check the pivot grid and or chart checkbox to include one or the other or both when you export the report. Select Portrait or Landscape as your orientation and press the Export button. You will then be given a choice to either open the file or save it.